Hi.
Hi.
Good evening, says Rayola Reisner. Hi, Rayola. There's 26 people in there right now.
I to standby when you do live, you take the cell phone there with you.
Hi, Danny. Well, I've got it set here on the tripod. Who's the cutie? That would be my
Hi,
beautiful bride,
everybody.
Dearly. Hello from Alaska. Hi. Oh, man, I'm going to have to get my reading glasses.
Do you
Typical
want your
watch.
reading glasses? I think I bring.
Honey, I have them. Yes, they're over there. I read a book today, remember?
Okay.
I can't because I can't read the things.
Okay, go get it.
Okay. All right. Well, there's Dearly. You can barely see me. It's dark. I've got to go get my reading glasses. I can't read your comments.
Go get it, honey. Let me see if we can light up this.
Hi from. Can you light that up?
Oh, let's see how to do that.
I don't know. Talk to him while I get my glasses.
I think it's too late. Hi, everybody. Oh, Tony Marshall, give us $5, honey.
What?
Tony Marshall, give us $5.
Thank Tony Marshall.
Thank you, Tony Marshall. Thank you so much. Hi, Annette. Good evening. Good evening, everybody. Tony Marshall, I love you too, Tony Marshall. Thank you so much. Actually, guys, I was folding clothes here. Oh my goodness. Why? You can barely see us. Okay.
That's going to blind them, silly.
No, it's not because I'm facing it to me.
All right.
Can you guys see us now?
Don't kick over the camera.
Hi.
Hi. we're bored. We're camping, so we said, let's go live.
Yeah.
Didn't do a video today. So, hello from Mississippi. Hey, Annette,
Hi.
Mississippi. We're going to be going through there tomorrow.
Yep.
Hey, Tony, there you are. All right.
The light is good. Yes, I can see.
Oh, Tony, thank you for that $5. That's a gallon of gas.
Yeah.
We're burning through a tank a day on the days that we drive. Who's this one? Oh, it's a long one, so I got to... Do you get nervous going outside with all the Sasquatch? Nah, we don't care. We communicate with them telekinetically, so we're on the same page. It's like, brah,
Guys,
you don't bother us, we won't bother
and I'm
you.
gonna tell them the secret if I feel something like or anything.
Okay.
My mom, guys, taught me this.
Thanks, Annette.
If I feel something scary or bad or anything, mom told me to talk to them. Yeah. Remember when I got scared in the house for 3 months straight?
Oh, our first 3 months there?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I was super scared. So I always told to the ghost that, please, ghost, be nice to me. Don't scare me. I swear,
Thanks.
guys.
Oh, you're welcome, James.
It's
Oh,
effective. The ghost
Yeah,
will
Annette.
stop. Honey, no, do you remember that?
Well, yeah, no, what I remember, hey, Janine Graham, what I remember is that for the first 3 or 4 months, hey, True Seeker in Nashville, we're going to be going through there in a couple of days, too.
Yep.
Thanks for hey, Rayola, you're welcome for those videos. Rain in Ohio. We've been checking the weather back home. It's raining in Charlottesville, Virginia, too.
Yeah.
Here, it was 100 degrees today, all freaking day. And tomorrow, it's going to be 105 degrees, so we're leaving.
Yeah.
We're leaving. We're gonna say, well, we can spend the day sitting around sweating, or we can get a day closer to home and further down the road. So we're gonna leave tomorrow. So yeah, but what I remember is the first 4 months, like if she had to go to the bathroom at night, she would wake Daniel up to go with her. She wouldn't go to the bathroom alone. I'm like, honey, this is our house. What are you afraid of? And she's like, the ghost. The
Oh
ghost.
my God, I remember that. Yeah, that was funny. But
Hi, Misty.
But what
Misty-eyed.
but what I did is I talked to the ghost.
No, Annette, we're not going through Pennsylvania this time, but this fall we are, because listen, we don't want to jinx it, but we're hoping to go.
Hopefully.
Hoping to go up to Sleepy Hollow for Halloween.
Is that in Pennsylvania?
That's in New York, but you got to go through Pennsylvania to get there.
Okay. Oh, Luke is there.
Is that our son?
Yeah.
He's over there being all spooky and creepy. Yeah, buddy.
9.
Like now.
9:23.
Well, you got like 35 minutes left. Why, you want to dribble up there?
Okay.
Okay, yeah, you're fine.
30 minutes.
Somebody said hi from Tucson. Sorry we missed you. Oh hell no! That
Tucson.
terrible temperature. Oh yeah, it's terrible. Dan,
James, sure,
I've
you guys
lost
we
your
said
voices.
thank
Okay,
you.
hello from Tucson. You guys have you safe? Hi. Hello, Laura.
Where is City?
Norwalk, Connecticut.
Oh, Connecticut.
Yeah,
Did you
Tony,
bring-
we did bring lumpia and we ate it all in
Yes.
Kentucky.
Yeah, because remember I met a friend in Kentucky.
Yep.
Yeah, and then I bring her
The
lumpia.
day we went to the Muhammad Ali
Yeah.
Center in Louisville, we ate
Yeah.
lumpia. We went back. We met up with our friend Janice, who's stationed at Fort Knox for a little while.
Can we do this a little
Yeah,
bit?
go
up?
ahead.
Because my
Hi
head is
from
kinda
Winter
like
Haven,
that.
Florida. Hi, Anna. Hey, Geneva in Texas. We went through your state yesterday, and yes, it is hotter than hell down there.
Yeah.
Danny, going to California?
No.
We were going to, but we don't like the way that your state gouges on gas prices.
Yeah.
It makes
the
no
guy-
excuse to be a full 50% higher than the rest of the nation, and we were not going to reward that bad behavior by going there and putting money into that economy. Nothing against you or anybody in California, just the way that government is run is ludicrous, and we're not contributing to it. And we're not political. It's just stupid is stupid. Period.
The cheapest gas we got is $4.25.
Yeah, and that was today.
Yeah, and then we met a person who travels, and then she's from California. She said that the gas is outrageous. She said
$7.
no, it's close to $9.
Oh, is that what? Oh, because she
Yeah.
buys premium for her Benz.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Y'all should come through Natchez.
And
Was that
where's
Maine?
that Maine?
We're going to go to Maine next summer, I think. 'Cause
Guys,
we're not going south in the summer anymore. No
Yeah.
way.
Guys, we had so much fun in this trip.
$9 in Mendocino?
Ooh, it's so funny, guys, because we're not even home yet, but we already planned another
Oh.
vacation.
Yeah, and we said before this one, we're like, who's that? Suburban Fuel 370. Oh, wow, South Georgia? Heck yeah. God
That's
bless the
nice.
South.
Yeah.
Don't have all that taxation and regulation that
That's
the People's
a lot
Republic of
nicer
California
now.
has. Yeah. Dan asked if we know who the ghosts are. Well, some of them, the little girls that died in Spanish influenza in 1918.
Oh gosh, so many there. No, in
Jim
the
Brown,
grave, no?
the sharecropper that was hanged.
Hun,
What?
did you ever tell this?
I haven't told them that one.
Ah,
no.
okay.
Yeah, we know who some of the ghosts are, and some that
Yeah.
we can't name until
Yeah.
we leave the property.
Yeah.
And you'll understand. Well, but I don't think we're going to leave. Let me see. Read some other. There was 2 gas stations here in Pennsylvania.
St. Louis. I've been
2
to St. Louis. We
yeah,
visit the arch.
we already went there. We
Yeah.
saw the arch. That was
It's
about
beautiful
10
in
days
the
ago.
museum too, no?
Yeah, underneath the arch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was wonderful.
Seattle.
Seattle, $6.19 a
Oh
gallon.
my
I used to
gosh.
live out there. I lived in Tacoma, down at Fort Lewis.
And is
and
that the regular one, the one we get?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Washington's a very people
That-
republic. And you know what? 90% of Washington is conservative, ultra conservative, but the majority of the population is in Seattle. And hey, listen, everything that used to be wrong with California now lives in Seattle. That's why gas prices are so high
Dirty,
there,
can
too.
you make lumpia? Yes, without
Without
garlic.
garlic?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
make it for you. Guys, some of my customers, they private message me on through Etsy. And then they tell me what they don't like to have in the lumpia. I make a special for you guys. Yeah, I make it special. Just privately
Yeah,
message
Jeff, you
me.
caught that, didn't you? I
But-
lived out there for a couple years.
But we're not gonna sell
Hi, Gail.
We're not gonna sell lumpia yet until maybe late of
Needs to cool
September.
down because of the
Yeah.
shipping, and we might well change couriers. But Jeff, I want to get the heck out of here. Yeah, Jeff's up in Seattle.
Oh, okay.
It's ludicrous. It's ludicrous. It's insanity. It's like
The gas, it's crazy.
well, it's not just the
expensive.
gas. Trust
Yeah.
me. It's like I said, everything that used to be wrong with California is now in Seattle.
But
But there's been a new generation of wrongness, I guess, come to California.
Are you all, no? Oh, are you all on
our
way,
way
back?
back home?
Yes.
Yes. I live in Tacoma, Browns Point. Oh, okay, Jeff.
Have you been there?
Boy, I was at Fort Lewis. That's in Tacoma.
Oh, okay.
I was in the Washington Army National Guard when I was at the hospital for 6 months after the war. I was at Madigan Army Hospital there at Fort Lewis. Now it's Fort Lewis Air Force McCord. They combined the Air Force Base and the Army Base that were there together. Honey, don't you're gonna get somebody seizures.
Sorry.
Give this old man looking like a grandpa seizures.
Love watching you both.
You might want to look into Santa Claus, Indiana. Little guy might have a good time. Oh, I bet he would. Well, Jeff, thank you for your appreciation. Has anybody got any questions? Homesteading Off the Grid and Dear Lee's YouTube are my favorites. I don't watch TV. Thank you, Tony.
We don't watch TV too.
I hate TV.
We don't have TV in the house.
Like, here's one of the things we've been doing. Like, if there's a cool place where we want to stop and stay for a couple of days.
I'm safe.
Thanks, Gail.
Thanks, Gail.
Like, we'll go to a campground and stay for 2 or 3 nights, pitch a tent. But if we're just blowing through because there's nothing really of interest that we want to see, and I know we're probably missing a lot because there's things of interest all over this beautiful country, we'll stay in a cheap motel, just like so I can drive 6 hours, stay in a cheap motel, then the next day drive 6 hours to get to the next place where we're going to set up camp for 2 or 3 nights. Glad you enjoyed your visit in Kentucky. Oh, Teresa, we love Kentucky. 107 degrees there today. Oh my gosh. Wow.
When we went there, the weather, it's kind of nice, no?
Well, yeah, but that was 2 weeks ago, and it's hotter now.
Yeah. I love Kentucky.
Greetings from Pennsylvania. Hey, Steve
Hi,
Hyde.
Steve.
Greetings to you up there in the Keystone State. Have you found a great place to eat in your travel? Oh,
Yeah.
Where?
My favorite one is so far is the Long John Silver's.
Yeah.
I love it.
Her and Daniel had never eaten Long
And the
John Silver's.
Denny's.
And Denny's. They'd never eaten Denny's.
Yeah, Kevin, what he's trying to do is he introduced us the south. It's the west.
Yeah. T-Man just asked if we ever go hunting or fishing our next village. Yes, we do. Hello from Pakistan. Hi, Farzana in Pakistan.
Hi there. That's
Yeah.
hi,
so
Jonathan.
Back to the food. We don't have Denny's on the East Coast, and there's not that many Long John Silver's left because they keep going out of business. So we've eaten at those. So Dearly and Daniel could have that experience.
What else?
We found a nice little privately owned eatery in Covington, Virginia, before we ever even got out of Virginia, which was delicious.
Oh gosh.
What was the name of that
goodness.
place? Civi's or Savinci's or something?
Oh my
it was
goodness.
Italian?
Yeah, that's in West Virginia.
No,
no?
that was in Covington, Virginia.
Oh, Covington. Oh my goodness, it's super good.
Colleen loves Kentucky. Gail, did you check your back walk while you were in Colorado the whole... Oh. No, but I saw the comments about how that thing was following me up the hill the whole time, but I've not gone back to rewatch the video.
Hi, Jeanette.
Jeanette in Tucson, hello.
Hi, 149 people watching.
That's
I
great.
was folding my clothes, guys, because I washed laundry today. And now...
You're distracted and you're not doing it, huh?
Yeah. 157. Wow, that's great.
Nice.
Guys, I have a tan today because
Honey,
I swim. What is this?
You always have
Honey,
a
is
tan.
this a bug bite?
Hi from Ohio. Hi,
Honey,
Joan.
is this a bug bite?
Yeah, either that or you got acne.
No.
If y'all ever come through Missouri again, you might want to check out Lambert's, home of the throne rolls to eat at. Okay.
Oh, okay.
LOL equals lots of laundry.
That's a good one. I
Yeah.
never heard that. Jeff Wine said, so happy for you both to be able to travel across America. Guys, it's super duper duper fun. Oh my goodness. Kevin and I and Daniel, we're not home yet, but we already plan or just talk about for our next.
This trip has got us talking about changing the way we're going to be doing things. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
We've
Change
already got another camping trip planned for the fall, and of course we'll take you along. Oh, Indian summer. This tent camping is so awesome because listen, these campgrounds, whether you stay at KOAs or whether you stay at the privately
private,
owned,
yeah.
which is where we've been doing it mostly because it's even cheaper than KOAs, you get a tent site for $20 a night, and they have bathhouses that have showers and flushing toilets, and they have laundromats that are coin operated.
Yeah.
Dearly's done laundry
Super
3 times, I
nice.
think, on this trip.
Mm-hmm.
Just put the quarters in,
Yeah.
and it's like you set up your tent. $20. I mean, Motel 6s are like $60 in cheap places. This is a third that price.
Yeah, and then sometimes our hotel oil like almost $100.
Well, yeah, it depends on
where you're gonna
depends
stop.
on where you are. I mean,
Yeah.
Denver's expensive.
Oh my God, that's expensive.
Rural New Mexico is not. So you can get a hotel room that's twice as nice for half the price. A lot of folks have said they were from New Mexico. We were in.
Hi, Natalie, Teresa.
Teresa loves camping. So do we. We were in New
Timan.
Mexico, We stayed in Santa Rosa. Listen,
Yes, Santa Rosa.
it's about an hour east of Albuquerque. We stayed at a place. You get off the interstate, you go on the old Route 66. We stayed at a place called what? Les Mesa Motel. I met the owner the day we were leaving, and he's a veteran. He was in the Navy.
La Mesa.
His wife's retired Navy.
That was a nice motel, no?
Yeah, and he's third generation
That looks
motel owner.
fancy.
It was $85 a night, and it was as nice as any Marriott that cost
Super
twice
nice.
that much. And the owner was pleasant and cordial.
And from Virginia.
Well, no, he's not. He's from there. He used to live in Virginia.
Oh, okay.
He's from there. He's third generation motel owner. And when they were in the Navy, they were stationed in Norfolk, Virginia for 4 years. And him and his wife, he was telling us, they used to spend time over there camping on the Eastern Shore. And so anyway, wonderful people. Oh, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, great place to visit. Oh yeah, honey, we need to get up there to Gettysburg someday.
Yeah. Someday.
Someday.
Someday. Someday. Time to lose.
Cracker
Guys,
time.
guys, come traveling. It's so fun. It makes you realize how life is even beautiful. Yeah, I think I view as that.
When are y'all? Geneva says, go back and watch what I missed in dog hunting. Go home. Hey Emma, I need you guys to take her. Emma in Michigan. Next summer, Emma, we're going to go up your way because we've determined that summer is for the north, not the
Yeah.
south.
It's too hot here.
Yeah. Init Kaayu,
Yep, init kaayo.
the sign for it's very hot. How about Cheesehead Country, Green Bay, Wisconsin? Gail Van S. Yeah, that would be good.
Oh,
for
you
the
said they were in the cheese,
No,
Chuck E. Cheese?
we went to Chuck E. Cheese's.
Yeah.
That's different. Annette, Sally's, there are camping grounds in
wow,
Missouri.
$16
$16
a night? Wow,
Hey,
that's
Alice.
a good deal.
In Colorado, that's the most beautiful state we've been through. Are y'all going to go to Alabama? Not on this trip. Hey, Jonathan Lewis.
Oh my God, so far guys, my favorite state is Colorado.
Jeff just up in Seattle or in Tacoma just asked what's been the best part and the worst part. The best part's been Colorado, no?
Oh, yeah, Daniel, he doesn't want to leave.
I didn't want to leave.
Yeah, me too.
I could spend all summer in Colorado.
Yeah.
We're not allowed to say what the worst part was because of the velvet handcuffs social media puts on us.
Clear weather from home in Virginia.
Yeah,
and we're
seriously.
in at the moment.
You'll
So,
have to read
are you be able
whatever
to see
book I
stars
write next
smoking?
where I can tell the truth. A lot of people, they read my books and they're like, oh my God, he's nothing like he is on YouTube. Yeah, because there's things I just simply am not allowed to say on YouTube, and sometimes that includes the truth. So that's what I put in the books.
I don't live far from Seoul.
Oh, Monica, you could come to Arkansas and dig for diamonds on your... We're going to go through Arkansas soon, actually.
Yeah.
AK,
You
if you
try
can,
to
try to
Mesa.
see Mesa Verde and Colorado.
Guys, I'm planning someday when we're gonna go back to Colorado. We're gonna plan it really good, but we're gonna fly.
Yep, Jeff, you caught it. Trust me, I could tell you the absolute ugliest part. I almost got attacked by a pack of wild dogs in the desert on a morning run. And I'm not going to go into detail
Yeah.
because I would be canceled if I gave you the... But let me tell you, I had concern. And we left that place a day early because of that and just the rest of the ugliness that surrounded us. Yeah, Jonathan, I've been to Pennsylvania a lot of times. I love it up there.
Kevin, that's the one. That's the state that you wanna. You keep talking to me many times that ride a train, and then from Charlottesville to Pennsylvania,
No,
and then just go there for one day. And
that's
then,
a plane. I want to get on a plane and go to
Oh,
Pittsburgh.
plane. Ah, okay.
Katrina Rogers, hello there in East Texas. Russell Payne just got back from Michigan. Hey, Nikki Rev, ASMR Plus. Good
Hi.
to see you.
Tony, I heard what you
Wyoming
mentioned.
I've been through
Oh.
Wyoming.
That's in the list, guys.
I've been there. She hasn't yet, but
What's
it's
that
beautiful.
in that place, Gani, that I told you that in the lake?
I
That,
went through Gillette, Wyoming, coal mine capital of the world.
what is that in Wyoming?
In case you don't know, Wyoming excavates more coal than any state in the United States. West Virginia is number 2. However, the coal excavated from West Virginia is more valuable because it's a clean bituminous coal. So they make more money than Wyoming, but Wyoming does produce more coal. Yeah, I have no social life, and so I read all the time, and so I know odd facts.
Han, what's that place that I wanna go to Wyoming?
I don't know. Hi, Ernie Smith. Hey, Nina. Nina Benson, C.F. Patterson.
Han, listen.
Great. No, we didn't. Hold on, honey. Look at all these. We didn't go to the Badlands. Oh,
God, the comments so fast.
yeah, I know. That's why you got to pay attention. Oh, you should tell one of my stories before I go to sleep. Oh, you're welcome, Tony. Oh, Yellowstone. We might spend next summer
Yeah.
there. Just something we've been thinking about.
Yeah, that's in the list too. Han, that place in Wyoming, but that I wanna go.
Yellowstone.
Is that a Yellowstone?
Yeah.
Is that in Wyoming?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I live in 38 states. Wow.
She lived in 38 states. Wow, that's amazing.
Wow,
Honey,
that's cool.
you read the comments. My eyes hurt in his glasses.
So many bugs. Guys, did you hear that cicadas?
Yeah, that's something nice because when we're out west in the Rocky Mountains in the desert of Arizona, there were no bugs at night because it's too cold in the Rockies, it's too dry, it's too arid in Arizona. I mean, they've got bugs there, but compared to what we're used to.
Guys, excuse me. I'm gonna check my son first. Okay?
Yeah, okay.
Do you need this light?
No, I'll talk to him in the dark. This is when things get creepy.
Oh, he's here.
Oh, there he is. He's coming. Oops. Sorry, I missed a couple comments there. I know you guys have already thought of this. Just make sure to check your tire pressure periodically. Oh yeah, Jeff, that's good advice. Actually, I was looking at my tires earlier and they look a little low. Spooky bedtime story time. They want to hear a spooky bedtime story. No, delete.
What is that? If you're all history, you should.
If you all like history, you should plan on visiting Wilson Creek, Tony. Yes, story time. Stop by 88 Shades RV Park. Life happens. Oh, okay. Okay, life happens. Next time we're in Arizona. Gosh. That was a beautiful state for sure, going through that desert. You know, and you crest a hill and then you get another view and it was completely... Earth is not a globe, says TNT, I'm dynamite. TNT looks like a flat earther. They think it's flat. Okay, TNT. Yay, spooky bedtime story time. What's up, Nikki? Jonathan, be safe, home. God blessings to you. Thank you. Well, TNT. Oh, it's not flat? Okay, what is it? So it's not a round globe, but it's not flat. What is it, an oval? Is it egg-shaped? Is it a square? At what point do we drop off to the nevermore? I'm not knocking you. Hey, I'm willing to just, consider all angles. I mean, I'm crazy. Salamat. It's level. Level is a straight line, straight that comes. Okay, that's awesome, dude.
Guys, honey, I'm gonna fold clothes now, huh? But you can still see me.
Kevin Baker, seen any Bigfoot? Saw something weird in Colorado. Hey, Dave, Sally, we are from Virginia. More than half the Civil War fought here. That's right. Melinda says, be safe in your travels. Okay. All right, you want to hear a scary story? You can't see me. Hold on, I got to go check on Daniel. Honey, talk to them for a minute. Ihiko.
Okay, you need this light because they cannot see you.
They can see you, though. Look,
So,
talk to my wife. I'll come back and tell you a scary story.
honey, you need light. Because you're a good-looking guy. They need to see you.
It's okay.
No, it's not. Hi, guys. Talk to me. Hi, Ami B. Hi, Nikki. Sally, hello. Didn't know. Hi. That's an airplane. Hi, Cindy Rod. George, hello. Are the biggest. Hi, Mickey. God, that airplane is loud. TNT, hello. Kevin K, how many more weeks till you have lumpia? We're gonna sell lumpia maybe late September or early October. Yeah. Hi, Dave. AK. No, we didn't. We did. You can. Oh wow, that's really nice. Someday, guys, I wanna stay in the TP too. Yeah, TP are very pretty. Hi, Jeff, Lori, hello. Yeah, the bugs are really loud, but they're. I miss it though. Yeah, because we've been in the desert for days. Oh, it's crazy. I miss to see trees, big trees, hear bugs. Yeah, I miss to see green grass. What is lumpia? Lumpia, Katrina, is like an egg rolls. Sounds like C17.
Like Filipino version of spring rolls.
Yeah, Filipino version of the spring rolls. Gail Van S. Darely, are you able to have a second? No.
What?
No second child.
No, hell with that. They talking about
Guys,
that
I'm
second
lazy
kid
to
again?
take care of baby. Yeah, I rather cook. Yeah, make lumpia for you all, guys. Guys, if I have another baby, this traveling that Kevin and I were been talking, it's not gonna happen because I have to take care of the baby. And then besides, guys, I love to travel. I love to travel. I don't like staying in one place for long.
And besides, your husband is almost 50. By the time that kid went to college, he'd be almost 70, and he'd like to not have to work at some point in his life.
Yeah, that's true too.
I mean, it's just
There's
called
so many
responsibility, you know?
Yep, there's so many reasons. Do you have someone to take? Yes, someone to take care on our place. Yes.
Trust me, our property is safer now than it is when we're there. We got some bad AMFers taking care of our property. Like Special Forces military who still work for the government. So don't go there and try to take our stuff.
Honey, are you gonna tell your story now? What about the light? Are you hot?
No, I mean, I can keep your phone. Do you have enough light in there to...
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Amber. Hi, Amber. Hello from Colorado. Oh, Amber, you live in the beautiful place, Colorado. Okay, guys, I'm gonna continue folding my clothes now, okay?
All right. Hi, everybody. I'm back. But I can't read what you're saying unless I put my glasses on. Let's see here. I know, Dan Mace. That's a good question.
There's no light.
What?
There is no light.
Oh, okay. Hold on. How's that? Yep, Tony, that's right. We got 2 snipers with a couple of pit bulls house sitting. Gail will be 55 in September. I'm 7 years behind you, Gail. Yeah, I'm not trying to seem fool crazy to anybody, TNT. I'm just being me. And if people want to label me a certain degree, that's their prerogative. Because I don't care what anybody thinks except her and my son. And I know they love me unconditionally, so that's all that matters. I used to care about what people thought. I was brought up in a family where the most important thing was what other people thought of us. That's no way to live, because that ain't living. That's being artificial. That's not being true to yourself. Hi, Debbie Dunn. Dearly, sweetie, you're looking tired. Make sure you get enough rest. Oh, yeah, she is. TNT, love my attitude. Thanks, brother or sister. TNT is very vague. Oh, Annette's going to be 63 on July 15th. Put the church under your chin. I don't know what that means. Hi, Hisaka. Moro. Hisoka. Hi, Lisa. All right, so I'm just sitting here saying hi to everybody as you come in. Y'all want to hear a creepy, spooky ghost story? So here's what I know. Yes, Gail, life is great, isn't it? Be true to yourself. Do what you want to do, as long as you're not harming others. Hey, Ernie Smith, what?
Are you gonna text shower before we leave?
No. Yes, tomorrow morning, honey. You just disturbed my story. Everybody's saying yes, they want to hear a story. And you're like asking me if I'm going to take a freaking shower before we leave? All right.
I'm sorry.
Well, okay. I was going to save this for... I do, TNT. I do. TNT just asked if I believe in God. I do, but I have no idea on how to define him, her, it, or they. I do know that there's something greater than me, and but I'm not smart enough to pick a team. You know what I mean? I'm not. I had one care provider as a child that was a fundamental Protestant, and one that was a Roman Catholic, and I was yanked this way and that. And I know that had everything to do with religion and man, but not God and spirituality. As I've said before on this channel many times, I do believe there is a God, and God came to earth and gave man spirituality, and the devil came along after that and said, here, let's organize this and we'll call it religion. Hello, Maris Moment USA, new to our channel. Oh, you like that mug, Cindy Roth? Got this at the Muhammad Ali Center.
Who gave that to you?
Dearly bought me this. Oh, TNT, 100% truth. You like my philosophy? Great. Give him an old-fashioned Mark Twain quote, says Ernie Smith. All right, listen, I'm going to quote some Mark Twain. This trip can be summed up by something Mark Twain said. And we went by his home there in Missouri. We didn't stop. Thank you, Sally Schwitz. Mark Twain says that when we're lying on our deathbeds, it's not going to be the things that we wish we hadn't done that we regret the most. What we're going to regret are the things that we didn't do that we wish we had. So cast off the bow lines, throw open your sails, catch that mighty wind and go on a sail. Go explore, go see, go do things you've never done before, see the places you've never been, because that, my friends, is what we'll regret when the end has come. And the end is coming. You know, we went to a Bon Jovi concert in April. 3 weeks later, found out the original bass player, Alec John Such, died at age 70. 2 weeks ago, the keyboard player for Fleetwood Mac died at age 70. None of us live forever, you know? So if there's something you want to do, get out there and do it. Thanks, Gail. Yeah, got that at the Muhammad Ali Center in Louisville, Kentucky. Tell you, that guy. Listen, I want to run an idea by you. And this is more important to me than a scary story. He says, Muhammad Ali, one of his mantras was, be great and do great things. Okay? And good night, Melinda Rhodes. Was I friends with your two daughters when we were children, Melinda? Or is that a different Melinda Rhodes? Yeah, that's different. Okay. So anyway, I got re-inspired. Muhammad Ali inspires me in so many ways, mostly with my training, with my personal training as like a middle distance runner. But when I went to that Muhammad Ali Center in Louisville, oh, Melinda, I asked if you had two daughters named, well, no, the last name's different. It's very close. I thought maybe that I knew you, but I don't. Okay. So anyway, when I went to the Ali Center this time, I watched a lot of films. Ex-brother-in-law who lives in Norfolk, Virginia, has a one-man show on Mark Twain. Well, that's neat, Steve. Yep, not you, Melinda. It was a different Melinda. I saw or really learned, yep, that's right, Gail. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, rumble, young man rumble. Once he left boxing and it was clear that he had Parkinson's disease, he still went out there and did what he could do to change the world. He still helped. He, you know, so he did a lot of work for not-for-profits, a lot of charities. Listen, I have a hard time with not-for-profits and charities because, frankly, they are very much for profit. They're for paying, hey, Jericho Savage, they're for paying their, yeah, Melinda Ray, good to see you. They're for creating large incomes for the people that sit at the top of their organizations. You've probably heard the term charity porn. you can show images of these beautiful little brown children with these pearly white smiles, like, in the Philippines, and people will just throw money because it breaks their heart that those kids don't eat. And the people running those organizations at the top are making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. And I've seen this. This is not an opinion. This is what I saw through these eyes in nearly a decade of living in multiple third world countries. For example, and I won't say their name because I am wearing velvet handcuffs because I'm on social media. Oh, that's a good question, TNT, but trust me, it would take me a day to explain. There's a certain organization that's known around the world for being a not-for-profit, charitable, etc., etc. When I lived in the Philippines, the people that went to work for this organization lived in, what's up, Stephen Thomas, lived in the highest rent district with secured locked gates, private security, pools, jacuzzis, and they drove vehicles that cost more than 10 houses in that country put together. And the majority of what they did was go around to the various resorts and drink cold beers and talk about how important they were in America or England or Ireland or Australia, because it's mostly Westerners. And hey, Maria's Moments USA, proud Filipina, kamusta? Maayong gabi. And they spent a lot of time with the lovely ladies. Wasn't a whole lot of charity going on, and on top of all that, they were probably making $100,000 a year plus. So I've been racking my brain because I would really, hey Julie in Illinois, I would really like to do something to help the downtrodden, the less fortunate. But let me tell you, going the charitable route, going the not-for-profit route, I know because of what I've seen through these eyes, that's not the way to go, because the help's not going to get to the people that it's intended to help. Let me tell you a story, and this might get me canceled. True story. And my beautiful bride, now she could tell this story back here. Hey Becky. And she could get away with it. But I'm going to have more difficulty getting away with it because of my demographic, if you know what I'm saying. Honey, I'm going to tell a story and you tell me if this is true or not. You tell them, okay? So we were living in Mindanao in the Philippines, southernmost major island in the Philippines, when Yolanda hit. The worst, most devastating hurricane, what do they call it there, typhoon? Mm-hmm. Okay, more than 10,000 people on our island died, okay, that we were living on. So, everybody around the world was jumping in to help. They were sending supplies, they were sending money, they were sending food.
Oh, I don't know what you're gonna say.
Yeah. Indonesia, beautiful country in Southeast Asia, made up of, I think, more than 17,000 islands. That's where the tsunami hit. The major tsunami back in the day hit, killed 250,000 people. Indonesia, to help their neighbors in the Philippines, sent these food boxes that had a meal in it. That's that. I went to the Philippines and got yourself a great woman, most Western. Oh, well, yeah, she's a great woman, but it's my opinion they're great women everywhere. Here in the West, even. People are people wherever you go. People are people wherever you go. There's good and there's bad everywhere, okay?
All over the world, there's good and
hey,
there's
wonderful
bad.
women here in America and in the West and everywhere. So Indonesia sent like 1 million of these boxed meals, right? The government they sent it to, and I'm really trying to censor myself here in how I say this so I don't get canceled.
Yes, honey.
Made those starving people who were in the thousands, hadn't eaten or had clean water in days, wait in line while they repackaged those meals, because on the boxes it said courtesy of the Indonesian government or courtesy of the Indonesian people. So the government it was sent to had boxes made up that said courtesy of
Hi, babe.
of their government, and they took the time to repack that food before they gave it to the people who hadn't eaten in days. So it would look like that local congressman or that local government official was behind providing that food or that water. And that's just disgusting. And that's the kind of crap you get involved with when you get involved with the not-for-profit. Honey, is that a true story or is that not a true story?
Yeah, that's true. There are even more worse than that. Like in the Philippines, when we got
She can say it and not get canceled.
when we got the Typhoon 2, came in a national TV in the Philippines that this government, it's like we call it like a provinces. It's like
Yeah.
your states here or a city or something like that. The national government give them lots of sacks of rice to give to people because you know
For free. To give
for
them
free.
because they were hungry.
Honey, you're screaming. We have neighbor. So what
out here. Just
so
down the
what
bed.
happened is they didn't give away the rice, and then until the rice got ruined,
It's because they were trying to sell it.
it's
You left that part out.
yeah.
So the federal government gave the state government or the province government
It's
tens of thousands of sacks of
disgusting.
rice to distribute to their people who were in need because of the typhoon, and they decided to sell it. Now, mind you, they were selling it for half the price of current market value, but people didn't have that. They didn't have that.
Because they just got the
They
typhoon.
just got hit by a typhoon, so they let it spoil and rot in warehouses.
Kusog kayo.
Okay, she's telling me I'm being too loud.
Okay.
But listen, all this stuff that Americans send, listen.
Excuse me, guys. Okay.
What?
I'm gonna clean the table.
Okay.
Yeah, before the bears will get it.
Oh, okay. When you donate to your church or when you put your clothes in that bin in the parking lot of your supermarket, it's, oh, I just gave away my shoes. You know, it's going to go to some third world country and it's going to go on the feet of someone who can't afford to buy shoes. Bull crap. You know what happens to that stuff? It goes over there, and the government officials or the people working for those not-for-profits, many of them big names that you see around the world, when they get it, when they receive it, they don't give it to the people that need it. They put it in their privately owned shops and they sell it at retail at a price those people can't afford to buy it. Gosh, I'm going to get kicked off of YouTube because I'm throwing down too many truths. Hey, Arizona Nature Girl, we were in Arizona and we did see a ton of wild horses. They were beautiful. Marie, 11 love from favorite families, seems insomnia. Oh, I'm sorry you have insomnia, Marie. All right, so here's what I'm thinking. Here's what I want to do. You know who I want to help? You know who I want to help, and I'm trying to figure out how to do this. Listen, and I know they call me a social media influencer. I don't like that term. I think it sounds arrogant, but influence has surpassed money for power. That's a fact. So I think we can actually do something to help people who are forgotten and who are neglected and who need help as much as anybody else, but who nobody wants to help because there's no money in it for helping them. And I can do this without making any money for myself, and I don't care. I make enough. And I thank you for those of you who watch my videos, buy my books, buy Dearly's Lumpia, buy the stuff we sell, on Etsy. Listen, we're living in a tent for a month on the road. We don't care. Our needs are met. We want for nothing. But here is the most neglected, the most marginalized class of people in the world, and they're right here in America, and they're white, and they're black, and they're brown, they're Asian, they're Latino, they're Native American, they're everything. And no one cares about this group because there's no money in it for them, and there's no voting rights. There's no votes in it for them. You know who this group is? It's the working poor. The working poor. It's not veterans, and I support veterans. AZ Natural Girl, I am a veteran, but we got the VA. We got help. There's help out there for us if we need it. I've gotten some really good help through the VA, and at times when I've needed more help and I've approached them, they have given it to me. But no one gives a shit about the working poor. These are people who maybe they graduated high school, maybe they didn't. Maybe, hey Jenny B, maybe they got in trouble with the law at some point. Maybe 20 years ago they got caught, oh God, God forbid of all things, smoking a freaking joint. Oh my God, they smoked a joint. And so it ruined their life. Because you know the mantra, you know, the po-po. Hey kids, marijuana will ruin your life. And to prove it to you, if we catch you smoking it, we'll ruin your life. Okay? I'm talking about the people, the working poor, who come from families who have known cyclical generational poverty. Cyclical generational lack of education. Nobody in their family ever went to college. It's looked down upon. It's looked at. Well, you think you're going to go to college or what? You think you're better than us? That kind of thing. Crab mentality. No one gives a crap about the working poor. And these are the people who, yeah, they probably do receive aid, but they don't like it. They don't like it. They don't feel that they're entitled to it. They take it because they want to feed their kids. Because on top of receiving that aid, they're also working 40 plus hours a week. Okay, they don't have a special skill set. They never went to college. They never went to a K-Tech or a technical school, you know? Gail Van Ness, homeless veterans, let me tell you this. There's a place for homeless veterans to go to get help. If you are homeless in America, whether you're a veteran or whether you're not, it's because you're not reaching out for the resources that are readily available to you. That's a fact. I've been a homeless veteran, okay? And then I made the choice I didn't want to be a homeless veteran anymore, and now I live on a more than a $500,000 property outside of Charlottesville, Virginia. Listen, there's help out there. Everybody's story can be very terrible, but there's help for those guys. I'm telling you, there's no help for the working poor. These people are working 60 hours a week. They're doing the most they can with what they've got to work with, and they're working for minimum wage or slightly above that. These are the people that are working for $8.50 an hour, $9 an hour. They're hoping to get to $10 an hour. Everybody's trainable. They can learn skills if they're, yes, exactly. So here's what I'm saying. The group that I would like to help, and I would love it if you guys can come up with some ideas on how to do this. I've got one. Social media. Social media. I'm telling you, with the existence of social media, there is no excuse for anybody not to be able to be living the life that they want to live. Like I said, I'm not political. You know this about me. In 2016, there's a guy who said something very profound and I caught what he said that I think everybody else missed. And that is the guy from Florida, Marco Rubio. Marco Rubio. This was during the primaries. He was trying to get the, Republican nod for president, but of course, Trump got it. But he would talk about the new economy versus the old economy. And he said this. He said, there are people today who are making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, who 5 years ago were unemployable and couldn't get a job. And that's because of the new economy. That's the truth. What he didn't expand on was social media. Listen, you're looking at a guy who's got what's called a Board of Regents degree. I did go to college. I am a first-generation college student. And this is why my heart kind of goes out to the working poor. I grew up in Appalachia. I grew up among them. I grew up among people who worked 40, 60, 80 hours a week and still couldn't get ahead because they had no special skill set. They didn't work at a job where they made, $200 an hour. They weren't lawyers. Social media can level the playing field. I have a Board of Regents degree. That means I have a bachelor's degree. I've got 120 plus hours in just general studies with no specified major. I've done so many different things, from being a stockbroker to being in the military to writing books. But this is a key. Social media is a gateway to financial freedom for people who have no other options. There's no job I can get. I am not qualified to do anything. But I have the ability to talk and people listen when I do. That's my thing. But there are people out here who are watching who can do what I'm envious of. I've recently started wood carving. There are artisans out there. There are crafters. There are musicians. There are people like my wife who know how to cook. There are people who know how to fix things. If you're among the working poor and you're working in a warehouse 50 to 60 hours a week for $8.50 an hour, and you still have to depend upon government aid to make sure your kids eat, and there's no shame in that because you are doing everything you can do, but it's still just not enough, social media is your answer. Think of the one thing you can do and you can do well. Think of the thing that you're passionate about. Maybe it's fly fishing. Take your freaking iPhone out there with you when you go fishing and get some footage and put it on there. Do you know how to dry or do you know how to tie dry flies? Show people how to, yes, Sally, I'm 100% right. I know, right? Social media is the answer to end the duress and the lower quality of life of the working poor. Everybody can do something. Everybody's passionate about something. Film it, put it on YouTube. It might take you a while to get monetized. It probably will. But just don't give up. Listen, like 90+% of people that ever start a YouTube channel never get monetized. You got to have something like 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 hours of watch time. It seems overwhelming. Well, yeah, but listen, you can spend the rest of your life working for minimum wage and life's pretty much always going to be a struggle. Or you can say, you know what? I don't care if it takes me a year to get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. I'm going to do it. Hey, I did it when I was working at the post office, okay, for 6 months, 12 hours a day, at times 17 days straight without a day off. I was in there at 10. I didn't have to go until 10, but I would deliver until about 10 p.m. I was out in my field at 5 a.m. making videos. I would make 3 YouTube videos a day before I went to the post office. And I told Dearly, upload these 6 hours apart throughout the day while I'm gone, because I knew that job sucked and I knew I couldn't do that long term. I knew I couldn't do that forever, but I knew I would to make sure that my wife and my son had a house and had food. But I said, no. We're going to do this social media thing. And you know, people are like, oh, you're stupid. You quit the post office. You had a good job at the post office. You left that to do YouTube. If we were to compare tax returns now versus when I worked at the post office, it's multiple times over. And I don't feel like I ever work a day in my life because I love what I do. And what I do isn't work. I'm sitting here talking to you, the good folks who watch us, you know, who there's something you do. There's something you know how to do. There's something you're good at. There's something you're passionate about that you could showcase on social media, and you could tell that a-hole boss down at the warehouse or that a-hole postmaster over there at the post office, you know, to just kiss it. Take this job and shut it, as Johnny Paycheck would say back in the day. Appalachian America Homestead. Loved it. That's the truth. Yeah, somebody, you can find it. It's easy. Well, as far as, I think it's like 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours. The hardest part is the watch hours. You know, you can tell your friends, hey, subscribe to my channel, and they'll all do it. That's great. But the proof in the pudding is the watch hours. You got to create content that people will watch, and they'll watch for a long time. But you can do it. I mean, whether you sew or you cook or you know how to fix cars. I mean, I'm going to blast him out. I got a buddy named Jack. He's one of my best friends. He's an engineer. He knows how to fix everything. When stuff breaks at my house, I let it pile up. And then when he comes out, I say, can you fix this, and that? And he looks at it and he laughs at me. He's done in 10 minutes. He fixes it all. I'm like, do you know you could start a YouTube channel called Jack of All Trades, and just every time you fix something, show the people how to fix it. Because when something breaks, what's the first thing you do? You think, oh gosh, who would I call to fix this? And then you say, oh my gosh, they're going to charge me an arm and a leg. Well, hey, why don't I go to YouTube and watch a YouTube video? You know? And that's what you do. So I don't care what it is that you know, what it is that you understand, or what it is that you're passionate about. Capture it on video, put it on YouTube, or any of the other social media platforms. I mean, I'm partial to this one. I like their policies and community guidelines, standards and stuff. Look, as long as you don't come on here and bash people because of their race, their religion, their skin color, their sexual preferences, gender identification, you can be on here forever. And you don't need to be doing that stuff anyway. You know what I mean? All right, that's my spiel. What do you guys think? What do you think? Should we rally around the working poor? Hisaka says, I make them want to start a YouTube channel, very inspiring. Well, then just do it. But shouldn't we rally around our working poor? Because these are the people who are holding our economy and our nation together. These are the folks who during COVID couldn't work from home. Like the x-ray technician who could have the hospital send her everything so she'd look at it from her basement and call them back and say, oh yeah, this is a broken femur, that's a whatever. The people that worked at 7-Eleven, the people that worked at McDonald's, the people that worked in the grocery store, the gas stations, they couldn't work from home. If they went home, they didn't have a job and they had no money. So they were out there putting themselves out there more susceptible to getting COVID because they were coming into more contact with more people. They really held our nation's economy together during that pandemic, which is still ongoing, and they're the least respected people in our society. And they're putting in 60, 80 hours a week for minimum wage. And people don't even consider them to be human because they don't have any initials, no letters behind their name on their business card. They don't have business cards, you know? But these are the backbone of America and Europe and Australia and Asia. These are the people, this is a worldwide pandemic, and these are the people out there doing it all so that the world still goes round. Thank you, Sally. All right, Janine, good night. We've been on here for almost an hour, so I guess I should probably go. That's my spiel. But that's what I'm thinking about, you know? Got inspired by the greatest. Muhammad Ali says, be great and do great things. I'm not going to use my efforts, my skills, my talents any longer to help these not-for-profits, you know, these charities that are all about paying the guys and the girls at the top. Screw that. We're going to figure out a way to help the working poor to where no money comes in to us, but to where skill sets and knowledge goes directly out to them so they can venture on a new path and get out of that cyclical poverty. It is escapable. It is escapable. We have social media. This is the first time in human history when you can truly create your own destiny by saying, to hell with the man, to hell with the system, to hell with what I lack. Listen, as human beings, we lack nothing. We are all God's children, instilled with indelible, that's probably not even a word, gifts that we can use to better our lives and to help others. Think about your gift. Think about your passion. Think about what it is that you enjoy doing. All right, Jeff and Tacoma and everybody else, I'm going to call it a night because it's getting late where I am. Hope you got something out of this. See you for more next time. Sally, there's only room in this world for one of me. Thanks, Amy. You sleep well, too. Appalachian American Homestead. Good night to you. Hey, Steve Hyde. Safe travels. Yep, thank you. Good night. Hisoka. Night, brother, says Ernie Smith. Gail, you